Hi yogis, thank you for watching my channel Yoga with Marcella. In today's video I'm going to be taking you through a workout where we'll be focusing on opening the shoulders, working those glutes and also a little bit in the hips as well. I'd like you to take a rolled up blanket to use for your practice today if you have one. If you do have a couple of yoga bricks at home, then please use a couple of blocks instead of the blanket. That will get you a little bit deeper. And if you like to listen to music while you do your yoga flows, then I have a Spotify channel that you can also listen to. If you go onto my Spotify, which I'll show you on the screen at the bottom, hopefully it's going to appear, you can listen to my playlist called Airflow 30 minutes, and I'd suggest that one for the sequence we're about to do. So whenever you're ready, let's make our way over to our mats as we get ready for our practice today. So when you're ready, we're going to have either our yoga blocks or our rolled up mat in the center of our mats. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to lie onto our fronts to begin with. So whenever you're ready, walk the hands forward. You're going to bring the hips, the pelvis over your rolled up mat. If you've got your blocks, what you'll do is you'll just stack the blocks up side by side on whichever setting you want to use. And then you're going to bring the hands forward as you come to lie onto your chest. Now you don't want your hands too hunched in so that your shoulders are hunched up. Have your arms nice and wide as you press down through the palms, and you're just going to look over to one side. It doesn't matter which side. And I want you just to close the eyes and allow the whole body now to relax down onto your mat. Letting the feet fall out to the side. Focus on the breath. And you just start to relax the body, preparing for your practice. Take a long, deep inhale through the nose. Hold it for a moment. And then slowly exhale, letting go of the breath. And just notice how every exhale possibly sends you a little bit deeper down onto your mat, into your mat, and onto your blanket, Breathing into the chest, let's open that heart space. And just relax here. Noticing how it feels in the sacrum, how it feels in the hips. And let's turn our heads to the other side. So if you've been looking one side, just look over the other side for a moment as you take a few breaths here. And really move the breath through the body. Just noticing if there's any little aches or pains in the body today. Any parts that need stretching, strengthening, or healing. As we really become aware of the inner sensations of our bodies. From here, you're going to slowly come up, pressing down through the hands. You're going to turn over to your left side as you bring your hips down onto the left. Have your arms flat out to the side and rest the head on top. Now with the feet, I want you to think of how your feet would be in a side plank. So feet really active, toes reaching back, heels away from you. And just sort of rock it side to side. This is really nice if you do have any sort of tightness here in the hips and around the back. And I would say you get deeper into this stretch if you was to do it on a couple of blocks. So just rock it side to side here. And if you want to pause the video, if you're really feeling this and you want to do it for longer, you can. But we're just going to do it for just a few breaths, just to set the body up. Send every exhale all the way down into the tummy. And every inhale back up into the chest. Bringing the right hand down, take your balance. We're going to take it over to the other side. So coming onto your right hip, stack the feet. Take your right arm out and lie on your side as you rock it side to side here. And again, you might find that one side feels a little tighter than the other. So if you need to, you can pause the video and hold one side for longer. This is your practice, this is your time on the mat. So do what feels good in your body today. From here, bringing your hands beside you, you're going to come all the way onto your backs. And you're going to just shuffle the blanket so that it's under the sacrum, and the sacrum is the little flat part in between the lower back and the glutes. So a lot of the time I see people putting their blocks onto their lower back, and that's going to feel really uncomfortable. So just move it down so it feels nice and comfy here, and it should feel like it's on like a little pressure point almost. And just breathe in here. Take the feet wide and just play around, taking the legs side to side. We really just want to ease our bodies into this practice today, especially if you decide to do this class in the morning. It's really nice just to gently open up the body. And then as you bring the knees back up to center, walk the feet in so that your feet are around about hip width apart. Big toes pointing forward, so we don't want our toes out at different angles. We want the feet nice and level. As we spread through all 10 toes, press down through the heels. Engage the lower part of your glutes and lift those hips up. As you give a little clench, possibly just a tiny bit, just so you can feel the glutes working, and take your mat over to one side, your blanket, over to one side. Take a deep breath in here, feel the breath move up the body and back down. And then slowly bring it back. We're going to go through that again, so pressing down through those heels. Keep your toes connected and lift those hips up, really nice. This time bring your weight onto your right foot as you come onto your left toes. Notice how your hips will want to dip. See if you can keep them nice and level. So if you need the hips lower for this, you can. From here, lift the left leg straight up. As you reach the toes back, reach the heels up. We're feeling this stretch all down the back of the left leg here. Breathe as you lift that heel up even higher. As we exhale, lower just an inch, and you're lowering the hips, not the leg. The leg stays active, foot stays active. Press down through the right foot, lift up higher. And then lower about an inch. Lift and lower. One last time as you find that lift. And then bring the knee in towards you. Straighten the leg out in front, have a little circle in the leg here. We're really feeling that right glute working. Continue to breathe. Change direction. Nice work, everybody. And then bring that foot back down, lower down the hips. Take a little breath here. Nice work. As we exhale, press down through those heels, lift those hips. We're shifting the weight over into the left leg now as you come onto your right toes. Take a moment to adjust, to feel comfortable. And then when you're ready, right knee comes in and you're reaching the heel up as your toes point down. You're going to feel this stretch in the back of the right leg here, especially if you're quite tight. As we exhale, lower the hips an inch. Bring it back up. Lower and hold. Find that lift. One more time as we lower. And we lift. From here, take the legs straight out in front of you, and let's add that circle. So we circle to one side. Keep with the breath. Change the direction, take it the other side. Nice work, bring the foot down, hold it, stay where you are, lift the hips up high, so you can bring your left shoulder onto you and then your right. As you interlink the fingers and press the arms down into your mat, lifting those hips up a little bit higher, feel that stretch in the shoulders, breathe in here. And I want you to remember as we go through our class today, everything is optional. You take it as far as it feels good in your body. Nothing here is mandatory. This is your practice, your time on the mat. Release, lower all the way back down. Bringing the knees in towards you. I'll take a little rock side to side. Maybe circle the ankle a couple of times. And then let's rock it all the way up as we take it over. And come onto all fours. Spreading through the fingers, grip into your mat. Keeping your gaze between the hands, take a moment to ground. Connect with the breath. Hug the arms in. So squeezing the forearms towards each other, draw the tummy in. As you inhale, imagine you've got this light at the center of your chest that you want to beam to the front of your room. Breathe it in as we lift the chest forward, lift the tailbone up, and let the belly button dome down towards the mat. So we've got this beautiful curve in the spine. With the exhale, draw the tummy in, squeeze it all the way up, bring chin to chest, have your toes tucked and see if you can lift the knees. Maybe you can bring the right knee in towards the chest, squeeze. Place the foot back, knees come down, let's lift the heart and chest forward. Nice, everyone. Let's go with the other side. As we exhale to round, squeeze it in. Lift those knees. Left knee squeezes in towards the chest. Place the toes back, knees come down. Inhale, heart and chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale as we round, keep it going. Squeeze it in, lift the knees. Right knee in towards the nose, hold. Send it back, bring it straight back in. We're staying on the same side. Bring it back. Knee comes in. Send it back last time as we squeeze the knee in. Toes come back, knees come down. Nice. Heart and chest forward. Nice work, everybody. Last side as we exhale, squeeze it in round in the back. Lift the knees. Left knee comes in towards the nose, squeeze. Send it back, stay lifted. Bring it in. Send it back. It comes back in. And back last time as we squeeze. Send it back, knees come down, lift the chest. And then come to neutral. You're going to circle around those hips, circling those shoulders, whatever movement feels good in your body. And keeping the hips over the knees, just see if you can walk the hands forward. You can either bring your forehead down or see if you can bring the chest down as you bring the chin down too. And breathe into the chest, into the shoulders. And slowly bring it back up. Nice work. Pressing down through the hands, tuck your toes under. Let's come into our first downward dog of the class. Take a moment to set up here. So think about what's going on in the shoulders. Really hugging the arms around to meet the face. Pedal through the legs. And just going through any movement that feels good in your body. And with your exhale, come forward into your plank. Bring the knees down. Turn your fingertips to the edges of your mat, rock it side to side. Feeling that stretch here. And if it's too much doing this in the supported plank, you can walk the knees in for tabletop. If you want to advance your practice, you can do it in full plank, yogi's choice. Bring the fingertips towards the back of the mat, if you can. And again, rock it around. Now walk your hands further in towards you so that your shoulders are just over the wrists. This is really difficult. So bending the elbows, lower the chest down as you come into your chaturanga. Push it back up, really nice. Rock it forwards and back. We're going to do that one more time together. As we lean it forward, arms hug in. We're going to lower through chaturanga, squeeze. Send it back up. Walk the fingertips around. And stretch around those wrists. Nice work, everybody. Moving the shoulders. Moving those hips. Whatever feels good. And then back into downward dog. Breathe in here. Feel all of the tension melt away with every exhale. And then slowly tiptoe the feet all the way forward. So we're walking all the way up into our first forward fold of the class. Rather than doing this, if you can't grab the mat, I don't want to see this action. I want you to bend the knees and pull the upper body down. So your tummy's hugging down towards the thighs, even if you need the knees really bent here. Arms come down, relax the neck, relax the head. Again, just feel any kind of tension here. Any stuck energy melting away, and breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, lift the chest, coming into your gazing pose. Exhale to fold. Long, deep exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Come onto your toes. You're going to bring the knees down and bring them all the way down onto your mat as you come to kneel. Inhale, bringing the arms up. I want you to interlink the thumbs. So your thumbs are grabbing onto each other. Feel like you're trying to spread them apart. So you feel that stretch in the chest and the shoulders. Breathe in here. We're going to come into our fire breath now, Kalapahati. So what I want you to do is deep, short exhales through the nose. Take a deep breath in and then go. Release, deep breath in. Release the arms around you. Hands hands come down, bring the heels down, take it back into your forward fold. Relax here. Inhale, lifting the chest. Float the arms out in front of you. Come straight into your chair pose as you bring the sit bones down. Spread through the toes, root down through the heels. Shoulders back. Take it into a little bit of a back bend. As you open that chest up, arms wide, breathe in here. Exhale, bring it all the way up to Tadasana. Inhale, arms reaching up. You're going to interlace the fingers and press the index finger and the thumb together. So you've got your little gun mudra. And it's to release any negative energy. As we come into steeple pose, lean over to the right. Feel that stretch all down the left side of the body. Breathe in here. Inhale, bring it back up. As we exhale, keep the arms as they are. As you shoot your negative energy all the way down, away from you, bringing your hands onto your mat, back into your fold. Inhale to lift the chest. Step your right foot back. Squeezing the thighs together as we breathe and come into your first lunge. Left hip back, right hip forward, so our hips are nice and level. Keep your right foot really active as you breathe in here. Exhale to open into your warrior two. Keep your left knee over the ankle and really press down through the pinky edge of your right foot. Take a moment to adjust here. Whatever you need to do with the hips, the feet, just to feel really strong in your warrior. Bring the hands down either side of your front foot. We're stepping it back into our plank. Keep the knees down or up, yogi's choice, shoulders over the wrist. Take a breath in here. As we exhale, lean it forward onto the tips of the toes. As you lower halfway, hug the arms in. Press down through the tops of the feet. You're going to stretch the arms, lift the chest, shoulders back. Feel that stretch across the tummy. Bring the knees down. As we exhale, reach it all the way back. As you take those hips back and up into your downward dog here. Pedaling through the legs, breathe in here. End of your exhale, walk the feet all the way forward. We're going to come onto the other side. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to fold. Come onto your toes as you lift the heels up. This time, see if you can keep the knees lifted as you come into your toe balance. Notice how it feels funny in the feet. You might need to shift the pinky toes around so they're really gripping down into your mat here. As you do that, take your balance. See if you can bring the arms up. We're going to come in straight into our mudra that we were just doing, the gun mudra. So you've got your index finger and your thumb pressing together and the other three fingers interlinked. Inhale to bring the arms up. Breathe in here. Now I want you to bring the heels together and bring your big toe joints together as well. As you squeeze the heels together, the inside seam of the feet together. See if you can lift up. You're coming into your chair pose. Hold it here. Squeeze everything in. Your quads are going to be burning. Bring it all the way up. Feel your glutes working. See if you can lift the heels a little higher. Bring it all the way up into your Tadasana. Stay with it on the toes. Release the hands. Bring the heels down. Arms come down beside you. Really nice. Inhale, arms come up. Back into our mudra. We're going to take it into our steeple pose the other way. As we lean it over to the left this time, feel that stretch along the right side of the body. Breathe in deep. Nice work, everybody. Inhale, bring it back up. Keep the hands where they are. As we exhale, bring it all the way down. Think of something you want to let go of as you release that energy away from you. Separate the palms as you lift the chest. Inhale. Stepping your left foot back. We're coming into our lunge on the other side now. So squeeze the thighs together. And as we breathe in, bring the arms up. Find that strength. Drawing through your stomach. Open the chest. As we exhale, coming into your warrior two. Reach the arms away from each other as you look over your right fingertips. Press down through your right heel. Breathe in here. So we exhale, hands come down either side of your front foot. Step it back into your plank. We're shifting the weight forward onto the toes. We lower halfway. Press down through the tops of the feet. Pinky toes pressing down, big toe. Lift the chest. Feel that stretch. And then take it back into downward dog. Nice, like breathe in here. As the end of our exhale, this time you can either take a step, a hop, or a little jump as we come to the top of our mats into our forward fold. Lift the chest, exhale to fold. Press down through the heels as we lift and open the chest, float the arms up. Bring the weight back into those heels. You're opening into your chair pose. Open the chest here. Breathe. See if you can interlink the hands behind you. Stay low as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press down through the heels. Bring it all the way up. Breathe in here. Right knee comes in towards you. Little bend in the left knee. See if you can straighten out that right leg in front of you. Breathe. And then as we bend the knee slowly, reach it back. Keep going all the way back here. Stay with it. And place the toes down. Release the arms as you inhale, bring the arms up. Breathe in here. Nice work, everybody. As we exhale, come into your warrior two. Inhale, sweep it straight up, spin on the back. You'll come back into your lunge. And this time, bring hands to heart. Keep your gaze focused, somewhere that doesn't move. I suggest somewhere just in front of your mat. And you're going to press down through your left heel. As you do that, lean the chest forward. You're coming light on your right toes, really light. And you might be able to just do a few little presses, forwards and backwards. And if you can, see if you can lift that leg all the way up. Reach the heel back, reach your toes down as you draw the tummy in for your warrior three, shoulders back. See if you can lift the leg higher as you bring the chest up, taking it into a back bend, hold it here. So strong, everybody. See if you can bring that knee all the way through as you bring knee to chest. Taking the leg out to the side, take it into your tree pose. You can either have the foot onto the calf, have your toes down, or you can bring the foot to the inside of your left thigh. Whichever one feels good for the demonstration, I'm going to do it with the foot onto the calf. Keep that knee nice and open and try not to dump the hips out, that's really common. You want to think about hugging everything in and lifting up as you draw the tummies in here. Bringing the arms out, so as you bring out your branches, breathe in here. Now we're going to bring a little stretch in the shoulders here. If you can, bend the left elbow, place the left hand between the shoulder blades, and bring your right arm around as you take a hold of the back of the left arm. Open the chest here as you breathe. Think about breathing in and out through the nose. If you want to take it further, this right arm comes around. Reach it all the way around as you grab a hold of your left fingertips, take it into a full bind. Bring the head back so you're opening the chest. Stay with it. Nice work, everybody. And then releasing the arms around. You're going to bring the left elbow underneath the right. Bring the palms together. Release the right leg as you take the leg all the way back. Reach the arms forward, right heel reaches back. And then place the right toes down as you open up into your lunge. Hold it here. As we exhale, lower it down. Try and bring your left shoulder towards your left knee. Hold. Inhale, bring it back up. Releasing the arms. With the exhale, circle the hands down. You'll come back into your plank. Hold it here, draw the tummy in. Lift the right leg up, hold. Toes come down, lift the left leg. Bring the toes down. We're going to take it through our vinyasa as we lower halfway through chaturanga. Lift up into up dog. And take it back into your downward dog. We're going to take it on to the other side. End of your exhale, step, hop, or take a little jump forward as we come up into our forward fold. Inhale to lift the chest. Bring the weight back into those heels, floating the arms up. You're taking it into your chair pose. Take into a little bit of a back bend as you open your heart space, take the arms a little wider. And then you're going to bring the arms around you. See if you can change the interlink of the fingers so it feels a bit funny. And squeeze the shoulders together. Breathe in here. Press down through those heels, toes light and fluffy. And then let's bring it all the way up. From here, bring your left knee in towards you this time. Straighten out the leg. Reaching those toes back. Nice work. And then slowly root it back. As you bring it back, you're taking it all the way down into your lunge. Release the arms up. And as we exhale back into warrior two. Breathe in here. Inhale, bring it back into your lunge. From here, bring hands to heart. We're going to take flight. Have your gaze focused somewhere that doesn't move. Keep looking forward. Glide onto your left toes. Press down through your right heel and slowly lift that left leg up. Reach the toes down, heel reaches back. See if you can lift the leg, lift the chest. Gaze forward. And then slowly bring that knee all the way in as we take it into our tree pose. Knee out nice and wide. Show you this side so you can see better. Lift up through those hips. Take a moment to set yourself up. As you bring the arms up, add the branches, draw the tummy in here. Shoulders back. To take it further, you're going to bring your right hand in between the shoulder blades and see if you can grab a hold of the back of the right arm with the left hand. So you're taking it now into your half bind. To go into your full bind, your left arm comes around. See if you can grab a hold of the fingertips as you open the chest. You don't want the arm to make you bring chin to chest here because that's what will happen. Think about opening, creating space here as you breathe. Stay with it, nice and strong everybody. And then release the arms. You're going to bring the right elbow underneath the left as you take a hold of the palms, coming into your eagle arms here. Little bend in the right knee as you bring your left knee in, take it all the way back into warrior three. Reach the arms out in front of you and then place the toes down as we inhale, lift up. With the exhale, lower it down. Try to bring your right shoulder towards your right knee. And then inhale, bring it all the way up as we release the arms up into our lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Step it back into your plank. Left knee lifts, left leg lifts. Place the foot down, right leg lifts. Place it down really nice. Breathe in here. Knees come down. Let's lower through Chaturanga. Press it up into up dog, shoulders back. And then take it back into a child's pose. Feet together, knees wide. Rest the sit bones down. Bring the forehead onto your mat. And you can either have arms in front or you can bring the hands around just to relax those shoulders. So whatever feels good in your body here. And if you need to have a longer rest, you can pause the video at this point just to catch a breath, take a drink, whatever you need. And then when you're ready, you can press play because we're going to go into the next part. So you'll come up onto all fours. Take your left foot outside of the left hand, reach it forwards and backwards, just getting that little stretch here. Really lean it back, take it forward, rock around those hips. Take that leg back, take it onto the other side now. Right foot comes out as we rock it around. Take it forwards and back. Bring it around, place it back. Again, take the left foot out. This time lift the right knee and step your right foot out. And you can just play around with having little bounces here. This is quite a deep pose. We're going to come into Malasana, which is a great stretch for the hips. But if you can, keep pressing down through the pinky edge of the foot, so you're not rolling the feet inwards. And bring the hips all the way down. As you keep your knees nice and open, bring your triceps to the inside of the thighs, lift the chest, and open out through the legs here. As we rock it side to side, shoulders back, gazes forward, breathe in here. Now keeping your gaze forward, see if you can press down through the feet, bring it all the way up. Imagine your back's up against a wall, squeeze the glutes. As we exhale, sink it all the way back down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, send it down. Nice work, everybody. Stay with us. We breathe in, send it all the way up, squeeze the tummies in. As we exhale, bring it all the way back down. Inhale as we lift. We're going to do one more after this one. Exhale, bring it down. Last time as we inhale, bring it up. And exhale to sink it down. Rock around those hips. Bring the hands down. You're going to lift those hips up. Feel that stretch along the legs. Straighten those feet, walk the fingertips forward, lean it back. And then as you walk the hands in, you're going to step it back, bring the knees down, and come all the way onto your tummies. As you make a little pillow of the hands, you can just... And then from here, come into your Sphinx pose, pressing down through the hands, lift the chest, gazes forward as you bring the shoulders back, pressing down through the feet. Feel those legs engaged. And breathe as you send the pelvis down. Bring your left fingertips inwards slightly and bend your right knee. Press down through your left hand, bring your right foot in towards you, feel that stretch in the quad. And you'll notice you'll want to open the chest here, lifting the shoulder and the hip, but what you want to do is bring your right hip down and try to bring your shoulder down towards the mat. As you breathe. Feeling that stretch in the quad. Release, bring the hand down. Right fingertips come in, bend the left knee, reach around with your left hand. You're going to pull that leg in here as you feel that stretch. And release. Bring it back around, give the legs a little shake. From here, we're going to bend both legs at the same time. Now, I don't want you to think about the back bend in this pose. I want you to think about the shoulder stretch. So try to keep your thighs down onto the mat. It's really difficult to do that. Take your hands around, especially if you're flexible, and grabbing around the outer ankles, reach your toes back. Hugging the legs in, just lift the feet up enough to feel that stretch in the shoulders. As you breathe in here. Release, come back down, make that little pillow of the hands, take the legs side to side, really nice. Bring your hands beside you, come all the way up. So as you come up, we're going to finish with one final stretch. It's known as deer pose. So I want you to bring the right leg in line with the mat, edge of the mat, as you bring your left thigh towards the right foot and just have your left toes out to the side, like so. And then from here, you're going to walk the hands around to the right. As you walk forward, you're going to take a fold and try to keep your right glute down as you bring your forehead down. And you're just going to feel that stretch in the right glute here as you breathe. So this is similar to pigeon in a way, but it's a little bit kinder to the back leg, and it focuses more on the hip and the glute. If you're really enjoying this stretch, you can pause the video to hold it for longer. We're going to come up, take the legs the other way, as we walk the hands around to the left this time, coming into your fold. And then slowly bring it back up. Taking the legs out in front, you're going to rock the legs side to side, giving them a little shake. And we're going to come to finish now with a little bit of mindfulness. If you need to do any stretches beforehand, please feel free. But when you're ready, you're going to come to sit on your mat. And if you want to sit onto your blanket, you can do. It's actually quite comfortable. And I want you just to have the legs, however, feel good in your body. So either feet out, crossed, you can kneel if you prefer. And just have the backs of the hands resting onto the thighs. As you close the eyes, notice the inner sensations of the body. So you relax the muscles around the neck, relaxing the muscles in the shoulders. Just allow yourself to be. Focusing on the breath, drawing an inhale through the nose. And let out an exhale as you let out a sigh through the mouth. Feeling weightless and free. Bring the fingertips down beside you as you inhale, reach the arms around you, surrounding yourself with love and light as we bring the palms together. And on the exhale, bring the hands all the way down to the center line of the body as we bring hands to heart. And let us bow our heads in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you everybody for doing yoga with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you feel good, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. If you did enjoy that class and you want to do more with me, then please hit subscribe on my channel and you can watch more videos with me. If you have any requests, anything you want to work on in particular, please feel free to comment and I'll be more than happy to put something together for you. Thanks.